Hey, Chef Mike from GW Fins. We're gonna be cooking some beautiful Gulf shrimp today. We're gonna make a quinoa salad and some roasted beets. So over here we had 1 cup of quinoa, about 1.25 cups of water. Just put them in a pan, stir it up a little bit, and we're just gonna bring that to a boil. These are Chioggia or candy stripe beets. They're not quite as strong as the red beets. My trick, I just coat them with a little bit of oil. Doesn't really matter what kind of oil. And we're just gonna wrap them up real tight in that foil. Put those in the oven at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes, even up to an hour, depending on how big your beets are. I take a skewer, whatever you have, and if you can stick a skewer through it without too much force, you know it's done. When they're not done, you'll know it. You can't get it through there at all. So, boom, you know it's done. We're gonna take these beautiful Gulf shrimp and we're gonna use a little salt and pepper. All right, and we're gonna need a decent amount of butter because this butter actually is gonna be our sauce in the end. So, what we're gonna do is just take a little bit of that butter and we're gonna just go ahead and lay these shrimp in there. All right, I'm gonna throw a few shallots in there. We got a few capers. We're gonna throw those in there also, let them kind of crisp up in that butter. Just let that one side get that caramelization, flip it over, and it's probably only gonna take 30 seconds to finish the shrimp. All right, so the shrimp are just about there, nice and caramelized. I do have one other ingredient, and this one is a really great ingredient you should definitely have around the house, is sumac. It really adds a real like light lemony flavor to anything you're cooking. As I said, I just flipped those shrimp over. I think they're basically done at this point. I'm gonna give it a squeeze of lemon. Over here we got our quinoa. As you can see, I'm turning it to the side. There's no water left in there. That's how I know it's done. We got our quinoa. I got a little fresh cucumber, some parsley, some chives, a little bit of olive oil, and what else do we got? A little salt and pepper would be great, and a nice little squeeze of lemon. Take a little of this quinoa, just try to mold it up a little bit so it stays in one spot. Take our beets and arugula. Again, we could use a little more of that lemon juice. Olive oil couldn't hurt. Salt and pepper. This is just a really fresh, light, summer kind of meal. And let's take our shrimp, which have all of that really nice sumac all over them. We have that brown butter with those shallots and capers that have gotten all crispy. That's really gonna be our sauce for everything. The beets are really a beautiful vegetable, especially on the inside. They have a really beautiful design, and raw they're still super sweet, super delicious. Finish it off, just a little balsamic reduction that we've just reduced balsamic down to a syrup. We got some Gulf shrimp with a tabbouleh salad and roasted candy stripe beets. GW Fins Restaurant.
More information about the great food at GW Fins Restaurant can be found on their website at gwfins.com. Like the Big Chill, the Big Easy, the Big Top, or the Big Apple, here we do the Big Fish. It's about the adventure and experience of fishing as much as it is about trophies and limits. Now, fishing information for Southeast Louisiana is key here, but we will bring you recipes and other content related to the lifestyle that goes with the Big Fish. So please subscribe, like, notify, comment, share, and all the things that are part of the YouTube universe. We're going to get better at adding new content every week and want to know what you think. Appreciate you checking us out. Let us know what you want, and we'll do what we can to make it happen.